Hi everybody, welcome to my studio. This week's painting is inspired by plant fossils, in particularly a fern fossil. A couple of cool things about fossils, I think. One is that since most of them were formed 350 to 200 million years ago during the Carboniferous period, they provide us with an amazing record of what plant life was like back then, how plants have evolved, what the climate was like back then, all kinds of useful information. And the other cool thing is that coal is made from plants. And of course, coal has given us lots of energy, maybe not the greenest energy, but certainly has been very useful. So interestingly enough, many of the fossils that we have, the plant fossils, have been found in coal mines, and they are in the form of casts or molds. So you actually can see the imprint of the leaves in the fossil, in the rock, basically. So anyways, I love the look of these imprints, so I thought to myself, I'd like to make my own fern fossil. So that's what I did. You want to see how? I'll show ya. So the first thing I'm going to do is get an underpainting going on of some colors that I want to show through, and with the green I'm going to outline the place that I want to put my two fern fronds so that I know where to lay down my wood putty. I know where my molds are going to be going. So next I'm going to start applying my wood putty, which I need to do really fast, as you can see. But it's very hot out and this stuff dries really quickly, so I do have to go fast. So I'm laying it down where I'm going to be rolling out my fern frond. So I'll get it like pretty even here and a little texture going on, and then I'm going to lay down my fern frond and roll it out and get as much of the leaves flat down into the wood putty as I can, so I can get a really good cast and even it out on the sides a little bit. And I'm going to do the same thing and put quite a bit of wood putty on the left side here, and roll down the other fern frond. These are going to be the main leaves in the painting, and roll it out. Now I'm going to do my first color on the underpainting, which sort of a golden, warm, earthy color that I want to be the base of the painting, showing underneath. Then you can start to see the texture coming out in between the leaf veins. Now I've mixed up a pretty dark sort of hunter green that I want to use to define the leaves and the veins of the leaf, so it will really bring out the contrast and the design. I'm going to get it nice and even and rub it out on the sides here a little bit, so you can really see the print starting to take shape. And I want to make sure that I don't have any painting marks left either. And now I'm going to go on to the other side and get some real dark green in the cracks here and make sure that spread it around nice and evenly. And here's the final painting. The last thing I did was go over the top with a nice golden sort of ochre color, and as you can see, I want you to see all the great texture that I've created here with the wood putty, so you get this feeling of rock, and can see the contrast here, and really it came out pretty detailed, the leaves here, and a lot of different colors showing through. Some other colors that I added, some dark gray and some other different earthy colors that mixed up and created sort of purples and stuff. And ooh, I actually put in a real leaf. Yes, that's a real leaf. It's was a little bit crispy, so part of it stuck and part of it didn't. But it's in there, and one day it'll be a real fossil, maybe. In a million years. Anyways, here's another little tip of fern on the bottom left-hand corner, and you can see all the great greens and sort of tan, warm, burnt umber, golden colors coming through. And now we're moving up the top left of the canvas, which incidentally is 30 by 40 inches, so it's a pretty big size canvas. And I hope you can see some of these details close up, but here's a shot of the entire canvas. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. I had a lot of fun making it, and of course it will be available on eBay, and I'll give you the link in 1 second. And I will see you next week with a new painting. All right, bye.